Hello everyone, my name is Nilsor and welcome to my vault. Today on Fallout New Vegas 101, I'm going to talk to you about the history of the New California Republic. The NCR is a democratic federation built upon old world values such as democracy, liberty, rule of the law or free market, and is located in the west of what used to be the American Commonwealth. This organization is inclined to be tolerant and respectful. For example, there is little to no sexism or homophobia and is accepting of ghouls and other mutants. Church and state are separated in the sense that as long as that your religion is unhurtful and doesn't interfere with government business, you can practice it. As of 2281, NCR expands over a large portion of territories. Its government is divided into three branches. The legislative branch with a Congress, where congressmen are elected by the citizens. The executive branch, composed of the president and vice president, both elected by the people with advice coming from the Congress. And the judicial branch in charge of making the law respected. This all seems pretty good on paper, but in practice it is not as well balanced as it may be. Indeed, each state of the Republic is trying to further its own agenda upon the others. Different groups of influence are also rigging the game, such as the economically wealthy barons of the Brime food industry, the gun runners, who is the major contributor in terms of weaponry, or the Crimson Caravan, one of the biggest companies in charge of transportation. Also, the president seems to be the only real one to be able to actually lead into which direction the Republic will be heading, giving him or her huge powers, reducing in the process what the other branches can actually do. Before the New California Republic, there was Shady Sands, a little settlement founded in 2142 by settlers coming from the Vault 15 and led by Aradesh. During the event of Fallout 1 in 2161, the Vault Dweller will contribute into helping the NCR being born. The city went to war against numerous groups of surrounding raiders such as the Jackals, the Vipers, and the Cams. A war that is still going on in 2281 as NCR still encounters remnants of these groups. In 2186, Shady Sands renamed itself the New California Republic, where a council was formed in order to draft a constitution. Other representatives of the nearby towns of Boneyard, Maxon, The Hub, and Dayglow also joined the council. Each one of them became a part of the first 5 states of the new republic. In 2289, Aradesh was elected as the first president. He disappeared during an expedition in 2196 when he was looking out for the Vault Dweller's home, the Vault 13. His daughter, Tandy, took over the post as the second president of NCR in 2196. She opened trade with other cities such as the Hub and Junktown, a move that her father was always reluctant to do. This eventually led the Republic into a time of economic growth with some help coming from the Brotherhood of Steel. A new NCR money was created not long after, made out of gold to replace bottle caps. It was used inside the Republic, Vault City, and New Reno. President Tandy focused on expanding the state and ensure its peace and stability to the point of abandoning some of its moral stance. For example, she schemed with New Reno into bullying Vault City to make it come into the Republic in order to be able to take advantage of the many pre-war technologies that were still usable there. During the events of Fallout 2 in 2241, the NCR helped the Chosen One against the Enclave, a secret underground organization that is directly descending from what was left of the American Commonwealth government. Not long after the Enclave HQ was destroyed, the NCR, alongside with the Brotherhood of Steel, tracked down and executed all people that were part of the Enclave. Later on, the Brotherhood felt threatened by the continuing expansion of the NCR that now reached part of Old Mexico and the south of Oregon. An open war was declared with the first victories going to the technologically advanced Brotherhood, but NCR constant reinforcement in troops made the balance tipped and repelled the Brotherhood that retreated into their bunkers. In the process, the Brotherhood destroyed the vast reserves of the NCR gold, making the NCR dollar's value plunge. In 2241, bottle caps had no more value in the NCR. But in 2281, bottle caps are exchanged at a ratio of 1 for $2.5. President Tandy, after 52 years of presidency, died in 2248. The next person in charge was her vice president, Joanna Tibet. The NCR continued its expansions to the east into the Mojave. Tibet was booted out of office in 2253 after 38 NCR citizens were murdered in the Mojave wasteland by local raiders. Wendell Peterson replaced her and sent several battalions of NCR soldiers into the Mojave to further expanding the frontiers. There, they met again with the Great Khans that they failed to absorb into the NCR, leading to open skirmishes that penultimate with the Peter Spring Massacre. There, the 1st NCR Recon Unit was ordered to shoot everyone in sight. Little did they know that most of the Great Khans had already retreated to the Red Rock Canyon. The only people left at Bitter Springs were women, elderly, and children. Most of them were slaughtered. This particular event was kept from the Republic press. Aaron Kimball, general in the army that led most of the war effort in the Mojave Wasteland, was elected into office in 2273. He was praised for having been a pivotal element in securing the colonization of the Mojave, but was also criticized for being too focused on the Mojave, putting too much money into the NCR expansions there to the detriment of other regions. In 2274, NCR occupied Hoover Dam after having signed the New Vegas Treaty, a peace document with Mr. House and the three families of New Vegas that authorized 95% of the dam electricity output to be sent to the Republic and 5% to New Vegas. In 2277, the NCR met its match in terms of military power, Caesar's Legion. They were quickly expelled from the east side of the Colorado River during the battles of Willow Beach and of Arizona Spillway. The first Battle of Hoover Dam occurred and Caesar's Legion troops were repelled after NCR Rangers led them into a trap at Boulder City. As of 2281, the NCR is now clearly showing signs of having overextending itself. Whether it's from its inability of keeping under control the NCR correctional facilities that was taken over by its prisoners, its struggles to actually pay or feed its soldiers and citizens, or by its recent defeats against Caesar's Legion in Cottonwood, Lipton, and Nelson. Defeats that are not a good sign since the Second Battle of Hoover Dam is on the horizon. The new California Republic transformed itself from a growing humanitarian republic to an ever-expanding imperialistic state with morally corrupted members. On the next video, we will stop at Hoover Dam. After that, we will go to the Redcon headquarters. Thank you for watching, and see you later.